Well, it's after midnight. I had to run back home because I discovered that I had a video that wasn't uploading, and so I had to go fix it. And so by the time I did that and a few other things, drove back up here, put my snowshoes on, snowshoed over into here. Now I'm back at camp. I am tired, and I really can't wait to go to sleep. I'm tired and I'm ready to go to sleep, and by golly, I'm going to do it. So we'll catch you in the morning.
Good morning. The wind is blowing as always up here, as it does all year round, but I'm in pretty good shape where I'm at right here. I gotta get up sometime, but as is always the case, it seems, I'm too dang comfortable to get up. I like to lay in here for a couple hours. I'm going to show you today a little bit about my actual bed here. I want to give some detail. Oftentimes I just kind of skim over it. But I mean, it might look kind of like a mess right now, but it is very, very comfortable for me. And it is so warm, it's just crazy. And using the Beast, because I'm not confined in a little mummy bag or something like that, I have a big area here that I can climate control with my body heat. So if I have things, I have some food, some like batteries for cameras, different things, that I want to keep a little bit warmer than being outside, I have plenty of room. I can lay it right in here with me in different places. I can keep it all warm and nice, keep it good, and it's not a problem because I have plenty of room. I'm not confined. I got space. Like the sun is just barely coming up here, so I suppose it's time to get up and get rolling. Well, time to get the socks on. The nice thing is that I just laid this stuff in here with me, so my socks are toasty warm. My gloves, I had all those in here with me, so that's nice and warm and everything. My camera, I laid it in here, my phone, all that stuff, so everything stayed nice and warm inside the environment of my sleeping setup here. So that's one of the nice things about having blankets versus a bag, using the Beast and that sort of thing, is I have plenty of space to keep everything climate controlled somewhat. So when I wake up in the morning, everything isn't all frozen up. I got to get my coat on pretty quick though. It's a little chilly out here. Get the boots on. Ah. I think it's important to share my experience because I've done a lot of this most of my life, and nothing right or wrong necessarily with what I do, but I may do things a little different than maybe somebody else does, and it might give somebody an idea that might be helpful. They might adapt something similar. They might say, hey, that dude's an idiot. So I mean, whatever the case, the idea is to make yourself comfortable at camp. And that's one of the reasons that I dug down a footwell, is to give me a sleeping shelf, which allows me to do this. Because for one thing, for right now, you see I'm sitting up, my feet are down. I'm not having to sit all weird Indian style or whatever. I can just sit normally, like sitting in a chair. I'm sitting on my Beast and everything, which totally insulates me from the snow underneath. So my rear end is not cold at all. I'm toasty warm. I can throw my blankets up around me like I'm doing right now, and I can be warm, and I can be comfortable. I'm not having to sit like all on the ground. So I've created my own kind of furniture here So my bed is now a couch. So I could sit up here and I can do all kind of things. So now with a little more of a close-up shot, here's my bed. So you see, I took my coat off, unzipped it, laid it flat. I smoothed it out nicely. And then I just laid on my coat. And that way it kept it nice and warm. It's going to be meaningless now because I'm standing out here doing this, letting my coat get cold. But I'm sacrificing for you. I put my gloves right there. I laid on them. I took my socks off. I laid on them. And then I had my blankets over me. So everything that I wanted to be kept warm, I kept all inside of there. And unlike a sleeping bag, I had plenty of space to be able to do that. Is I'll empty out my pockets and some of the loose stuff that might be in my pockets, my glasses, stuff like that, I'll put in my hat, and then I put it all inside with me. That way everything stays warm and nice, and it stays organized. Especially snow camping, you have to be extremely careful because you can have an item that slips out or something and you may never find it again. Honestly, it's crazy. Well, I've got to go off to work now. So I'm going to leave my bed here and everything, and I'll come back again this evening. It's my crazy life, but I love it. I absolutely love it. It's awesome. Hi ho, hi ho, off to work I go. Probably not a lot of people go to work like this. Get your vehicle and go to work. But it's my crazy life. Gotta do it. Sometimes that's the only way you can get a lot of things done. You just have to, do stuff like that. And drive time, when I get my Tahoe, drive time will be about 20 minutes to get home. This area I live in, it's farms and rural, all that sort of thing. Ain't no big city up here, little towns. And I get up to a little over 9,000 feet where I park the Tahoe. And then I put my snowshoes on and stuff, and then it's about 15 or 20 minutes or something into where my little camp is set up there in the tree. I'm commuting to work.